Welcome back to my channel Knowledge Chronicle.
Imagine a world where plants had tiny highways, carrying food from one place to another, just like delivery trucks transporting goods. Well, they do, and it's called the Phloem transport system. But how does this invisible food transport work? And what happens when a plant needs energy in different seasons? Stay with me because in this video, we'll uncover the secrets of Phloem transport, the source-to-sink journey of food, and an experiment you can try yourself. Plants make their own food through photosynthesis, primarily in the leaves. This food, mainly sucrose, needs to be transported to different parts of the plant for energy and storage. This is where the phloem comes into play. But what exactly is a source and a sink? Source: any part of the plant that produces or stores food. Usually it's the leaves, but during early spring, even the roots can act as a source by releasing stored sugars. Sink: any part of the plant that consumes or stores the food. This could be roots, fruits, flowers, or even growing buds. Interesting fact: the source and sink can change based on the plant's needs. Unlike xylem, which only moves water upward, phloem transport is bidirectional. This means food can travel both up and down in the plant. Imagine a two-way highway, where trucks carry goods to cities and also bring back raw materials. Similarly, phloem ensures a smooth flow of food, whether it's moving towards the growing tips or back to storage areas. Now, here comes the fascinating part. How does food actually move inside the phloem? Plants use a special mechanism called the pressure flow hypothesis. Here's how it works, step by step. Step 1. Loading at the source. The leaves convert glucose into sucrose. This sucrose is actively transported into phloem sieve tubes, tiny pipe-like structures. This creates a high sugar concentration in the phloem. Step 2. Water movement from xylem to phloem. Water moves from xylem to phloem by osmosis due to the high sugar concentration. This increases the pressure inside the phloem. Step 3. Flow towards the sink. Since the pressure is higher at the source and lower at the sink, food moves passively through the phloem. Think of it like squeezing a tube of toothpaste. The pressure pushes the content forward. Step 4. Unloading at the sink. When sucrose reaches the sink, it is actively removed and used for energy, starch storage, or growth. As sugar exits, osmotic pressure decreases, and water moves out of the phloem back into the xylem, completing the cycle. Example: imagine a high-speed train carrying food from one station, the source, to another, the sink. The train stops, unloads food, and heads back to refill. This is exactly how phloem works. The phloem consists of specialized cells, sieve tube elements, long tube-like cells with tiny perforations called sieve plates, allowing food to pass through. Companion cells help in actively loading and unloading sugars. These cells work together like a well-organized delivery network, ensuring that every part of the plant gets its required nutrients. Now, here's a simple experiment that proves food moves through phloem. It's called the girdling experiment. What to do? Take a tree and carefully remove a ring of bark, making sure to cut deep enough to reach the phloem, but not the xylem. Wait for a few weeks. What happens? The part of the tree above the cut will swell up because food can't travel downward. This clearly shows that phloem is responsible for food transport, while xylem remains unaffected. Try this experiment on a small plant and observe the results. To recap: 1. Phloem transports food from a source, like leaves or roots, to a sink, such as fruits, roots, flowers, and so on. 2. The pressure flow hypothesis explains how food moves through phloem, using active transport, osmosis, and pressure differences. 3. Unlike xylem, which moves water only upward, phloem transport is bidirectional. 4. The girdling experiment proves that food is transported through phloem. Isn't it amazing how plants have their own built-in transportation system? If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Knowledge Chronicle. Your support helps us bring more valuable content your way. See you in the next video.